got there, the officer telling me that I wasn't sick because I was having anxiety, and I couldn't make a phone call because of the anxiety, and I kept telling him I was feeling weak and dizzy and all of that. And I mean, because of that, I feel like he felt like I wasn't complying or something, and he got upset, and that's when he started grabbing on me, tossing me around and stuff like that. So
he actually got physical with you.
Yes, he did. I mean, I was sitting. I wasn't even standing or anything. I was
So
sitting.
let me just make sure I understand what happened to you. You were arrested on a very minor violation of supposedly not neutering your dog. And while in police custody, you were ordered to put on a jail uniform. And when you got the uniform, it smelled toxic to you and was making you sick. And you felt like you were having an anxiety attack. And then the officer came out from behind whatever partition he was in and attacked you?
Yes.
Okay. And during that attack, you were grabbed by other officers and thrown into the floor where you struck in your head?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
You were arrested previously by Letcher County Sheriff's Office, correct? All right. And you were charged over the allegation that you had bath salts that were illegal. And chemical tests on the bath salts did not show that they were anything illegal, correct?
Correct.
All right. Ultimately, you were forced to take a plea deal to the extent that you agreed to have the charges dealt with, where your agreement would be to then leave the county and not do business in the county, correct?
Yes.
Ms. Van Dyke?
Leave state. It's not leave the county, it's leave the state. They don't want me in the state of Kentucky.
Okay. This is the same county you were born in, and they're banishing you?
Born and raised.
You can't come back?
Mm-mm.
Over selling bath salts?
Well, now the bath salts isn't even the issue. Now it's my charge is complicity possession.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know what that is.
So ultimately, the charges were resolved, and within a few days of your case being dismissed, you went to the police station to retrieve some property with your husband, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you were arrested in the lobby of the sheriff's office for doing what? What did he charge you with or accuse you of?
Disorderly conduct.
Okay, and this disorderly conduct amounted to you saying my name?
Yes.
And when you went to pick up this property and you mentioned our name, they arrested you again?
And I have still not received the money that I went to go get, that I got put in jail for. I've still not received it.
And they just took that with them?
Yes.
You mentioned to one of my staff that one of the key members in the sheriff's office in your investigation did not know what an arraignment was?
Yes.
His name is Brian Dameron, and he's a lieutenant with the Letcher County Sheriff's Office in Kentucky.
I waited for the reports, I got them, and I read them. And what they tell me is this is a very serious case. The young man is how old, who's accused of the crime?
13.
Okay. His position is this was consensual sex between the two of them, correct?
That's what Melvin's telling me.
Okay. Even if it's true, the fact that she's a 13-year-old is going to weigh very heavily on anyone's mind in terms of whether or not she was in a position to give consent. And because of her age, regardless of what his age is, no one's going to, they're going to err on her side. I'm going to tell you, in a case of a sexual assault of that gravity, where it's a 13-year-old and she was sodomized and it was more than one boy, it becomes, and the kid has a record. When the police issue a warrant in a case like that, the court is going to give them a wide berth to do whatever they want. If you go down the track of this girl has other issues and start attacking her character, that would also be an unwise move.
Okay then, I'll call him. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You take care.